time will come that many people, many Muslims, millions and millions and billions of Muslims, they will be large in number. They will be such large in number. Allahu Akbar. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, but they will be like the froth on the ocean. There, no value, no respect, no dignity, nothing. Isn't this the case today? Look around you, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Insta, on Snap, on TikTok. It's a living proof today that the Muslims have no value. And the Muslims have lost their identity. Why? Because the reality is that we could be out here. And I came across people, they said to me, where are your heroes of Islam? But let me give you one example. There was the likes of Khalid bin Walid radiallahu an. And this man is such a man, regarding the narrations would say, this is the commander, this is the conqueror, this is the ruler, this is the general, this is the son of Walid, this is Khalid bin Walid radiallahu an. Why? Because come the battle of Mu'tah, the enemy is 200,000, the Muslims are 3,000. Allahu Akbar, the battle takes place. Zayd bin Haritha radiallahu an, he takes the flag, he's dashing on the battlefield. The enemy see him, they strike towards him, and they charge towards him. They charge and they strike him and he drops to the ground. The second in charge, Ja'far radiallahu an, he takes the flag, dashing on the battlefield. The enemy see him, they charge towards him, they try to overpower him, they strike him with a severe strike, and off comes his right arm. Allahu Akbar, he did not give up, he held the flag high. Why? Because he knew that if the flag drops, the Muslims have lost the battle. He takes the flag with the left, the enemy see him, they charge towards him, they overpower him, they strike him with a severe strike. Allahu Akbar, he drops to the ground. When the household of the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam found out that he's been mutilated, Allahu Akbar, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that go to the household of Ja'far and tell his family that Allah has replaced his arms with wings and he's flying in Jannah with the angels. And then the next in command, Abdullah bin Ruwaha radiallahu an, he takes a flag, dashing on the battlefield. The enemy see him, they charge towards him, they overpower him, they strike him with a severe strike. Allahu Akbar, he drops to the ground. Now comes the commander, now comes the ruler, now comes the general, now comes the son of Walid, now comes Khalid bin Walid, the sword from the swords of Allah Azza wa Jalla, the mighty. He takes the flag, dashing on the battlefield. The enemy see him, they charge towards him. He takes a sword, he strikes, the first sword breaks, he takes the second sword, he strikes, it breaks, he takes the third, he takes the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth sword, destroying the enemies. Allahu Akbar, destroying an army of 200,000, pushing them back, and the Muslims retreat. From that day, the Prophet ﷺ gave him the title, the sword from the swords of Allah Azza wa Jalla, the mighty.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
This is when the Muslims had honor. This is when the Muslims had respect. One more narration comes to mind. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Mu'tasim. He is sitting there. All of a sudden, a Muslim woman, she is captured by the enemies. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. She is captured by the enemies. She shouts out and she says, oh Mu'tasim, where are you? One of the guards sees her and says, yes, your man Mu'tasim is coming. He's coming on a black and white horse to save you. And he starts laughing. The news reached Mu'tasim. Mu'tasim purchases 17,000 black and white horses. The army is dispatched and they head towards this land. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Picture this in your mind. He conquers the land. He grabs this woman. He frees this woman. This woman is brought to Mu'tasim. And Mu'tasim says that tell this God now that Mu'tasim has come on a black and white horse to save you.
Allah!
This is when the Muslims had honor. This is when the Muslims had respect. But it's sad to say today that we Muslims, we are disgraced and dishonored. Look what's happening in Palestine. Look at this place now. Allahu Akbar, they are butchering and killing us one by one. If they take Aqsa, I swear by Allah, they will go for Mecca. If they go for Mecca, they will take over Medina, and we Muslims will be disgraced like never before. This is the sad reality of today. And the Muslims are asleep. The giant is asleep. Where is the Khalid bin Walid of today? Where is the Salahuddin of today? Oh Allah, many people out here today, and I'm having a feeling this guy is standing next to me and he wants to give me the car to get off. But give me some water first.
Palestine! Palestine!
And let me tell you something, and I want to end on this note, that on the day of judgment, on the plane of resurrection, when you believe that we are not having justice today, when the Palestinians believe that they are not having justice today, I swear by Allah, on the day of judgment, on the plane of resurrection, Allah the Almighty will give these people justice. Why? Because just visualize this in your mind. Allahu Akbar, Israfil al-Islam coming onto the day of judgment. When Israfil al-Islam, he blows through this horn. This angel is such that his eyes are fixed on the throne of the Creator. This angel is such that he does not blink. Why? Fearing that miss the command of Allah. When he blows, every single thing in the universe will come to an end. Allahu Akbar. And when Allah orders Israfil al-Islam to blow the second time, every single person on the plane of resurrection will be resurrected. Allahu Akbar. Picture this in your mind. The first heaven, bang. The angels will descend. The second heaven will break, bang. The third, bang. The fourth,